Da-na, 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 da-na. Hey Siri, play Mardi Gras music. Hey guys, it's me Marty and welcome back to Glam with Marty. So today I have a tutorial and it has been a while, but I have a very important tutorial. This is actually my favorite tutorial of the year. Today I am doing the Mardi Gras glam look. So Mardi Gras this year is March the 1st, I believe, which is next Tuesday, obviously Fat Tuesday. I am actually shooting this about a week out. I'm shooting this on February 23rd, which is about a week from Ash Wednesday, which if you know anything about the whole reason behind Mardi Gras, that's kind of the reason behind it. I am from born and raised in Louisiana, so this tutorial especially is always really important to me because it's so personal to me and my family and just where I come from. And I grew up every year having off from Mardi Gras from school because it's such a big holiday here. I've gone to parades from here to New Orleans. I mean, it's just really deeply ingrained in me, and I find it's a real personal thing to me. So it's always my favorite tutorial to do every single year. This year I had been kind of sick, so I thought I was going to miss it, but I pulled it together at the last minute and was able to put together this beautiful purple, green, and gold cut crease. As I'm going through this tutorial, I am going to explain to y'all a little bit about Mardi Gras, why it's so important to us here in Louisiana. Contrary to popular belief, it is not every day, because I swear in movies it's always Mardi Gras. It is not every day. It is only a certain time of year, usually between February and March. And yeah, we have a good time. Laissez le bon temps rouler is said here for a reason. If you want to know how I got this beautiful purple, green, and gold, very festive Mardi Gras cut crease, you can just keep on watching. Thanks. Oh guys, real quick, actually before I throw you guys into the actual tutorial, I just want to say thank you for all of the new subscribers I have here on the channel and all of the new followers I have on Instagram because of this baby right here, the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. The giveaway is coming up on the last day of the month, which should be on this Monday. So depending on what day I'm posting it, it may have come out already. But I'm giving away this Sweet Peach palette, and I really appreciate the little uptick in subscribers. I just really wanted to say thank you guys all so much from the bottom of my heart. Without further ado, throw me something, mister. Let's get to Mardi Gras. Okay, y'all, so first of all, I feel like it's been forever since I shot a video, so it took me forever to figure out how to turn the tripod on, like, I mean, not on, but like up, which is weird because it hasn't been that long. Like, this is the only tripod I have. So we have my eyes. My skin is primed. No, I lie. I'm lying to y'all again. My skin is prepped. I have a prep spray. When I got home, I just took a makeup wipe and I just wiped off just like the moisturizer and the dirt from the day, and then I went ahead and reapplied my moisturizer. And now my eyes are primed. Brows are carved out. I do want to show y'all this. So this is the eyeshadow primer I use. It's not the eyeshadow primer I use all the time. This is the NYX Proof It waterproof eyeshadow base. And I will tell y'all, I don't think this is a good eye primer for like all day, like if you're getting ready in the morning and you plan to go all through the night, because it doesn't last all day. But it is a really good primer if you're just doing a couple hours of wear. It's really sticky, so like this kind of look, I really like it for. So that's the NYX Proof It waterproof eyeshadow primer. I didn't do this on camera, so I just wanted to make sure I mentioned it because I really like it. And I don't usually use NYX primers that much, but it's just a really good primer. It just goes on like white clear kind of, but it's just, when it dries down, it's pretty sticky. All right, now I feel like it's low here. I'm going to pull y'all in a little bit closer because I really want you guys to see what I'm doing on my eyes, because this is an eye heavy tutorial. It is every year for Mardi Gras. So today we are playing with the Jaclyn Hill by Morphe palette. So this is the original palette. I reviewed it a while back. I'll put a card for it up here. But the reason I decided to use this palette today, big shock, I say this every year, but it had the Mardi Gras colors. So we're going to focus more on these. We got the purple right here, we got the greens right here, and we got the gold. Now, I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do, but of course, y'all know as I work, sometimes it changes. Does this Morphe palette have, no, it doesn't have a mirror, so I am going to have to use my other mirror. So I'm going to try to look back and forth with you guys a lot because it's just, you know. Okay, so we're going to use JAYDA. Let's get a fluffy brush. Because I want to put a good bit on. So I'm going to use this for Sally. What is this? Farrah brush. This is a 35E brush. So I'm going to do this eye with you guys, and then I'm going to do this eye off camera because one is going to be kind of hard to get in. So we're going to go with JAYDA, which is this beautiful matte. It looks exactly like it sounds, like a matte jade. Be careful with it though, because this particular palette, it like gets all over the place. Should I use some tape? I should probably use some tape, huh? Forgot how good this palette is. I always use the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volume 2. But today I was like, this one, when I saw that gold, I was like, oh, that's gonna, oh, this is pretty. See, I thought it was gonna pull more blue, but it doesn't. It's really a nice green. So I want to get some more because I want you to see that it's green. It has kick up galore, but this is not a review of the palette. If you want the review of the palette, I'll put a card for that, but this is not that tonight. This is definitely, I know I always do this, but this is definitely a look where you definitely do not want to do your foundation first, because you will have fallout on fallout on fallout. I am going to have to go back with my favorite. So I'm going to go back with JAYDA using my NYX crease brush that I love so much. I'm trying to pick up some of that fallout so I don't waste it. And I want to get right in that. There we go. That's what I was trying to do earlier, but that big brush wouldn't work there. I'm trying to mimic with my eye shape the shape of a Mardi Gras mask. If you've ever seen one of those, I'm sure y'all have. Like, everyone who's not from here has seen those Mardi Gras mask pictures. I don't know, on camera it's not picking up that it's that deep in the front of my crease. So let me go back and add some, because I want this to be green. I'm not playing around tonight. Pretty. That color is really pretty. Okay, so that is our green. Let me do the other side real quick. Alright guys, so I think we got our first color. We have our green of our purple, green, and gold down. I think it's looking pretty good so far. I know it may not look that great right now to y'all, but it is. We're going to obviously clean it up. Y'all know. I always say, I actually told my mom this the other day because she always is asking me for like makeup tips and stuff like that. I actually told her the other day, I was like, the whole trick, the biggest trick I learned doing makeup so far in my just, non-experience, just having fun with makeup stuff kind of situation. I think the thing I learned the most is it's better to take off than it is to add on. So like, I'll do my lipstick, then I'll go around with a concealer and clean it up. I'll do my this, and then I'll go back with a concealer and carve out the lid. I think that's probably the biggest thing I could tell anybody about makeup, is that you can always, especially if you're doing a lookity look like this, you can definitely always go back and take stuff off. It's very hard to go back and add stuff. I'm using a NYX, these brushes, amazing for this kind of work. A detail brush. I think it's called a mini shader detail brush or something like that. These are so good. Let me show you other ones I have. These three, okay? I got these from Ulta. I don't know if they make them anymore, but these three here are like, if you're doing like really editorial, really like over the top kind of looks where you need to have detail work done, that's definitely the colors. That's the brushes you want to go at. I love these. And like I said, I'm not sure if they make them anymore. But anyway, so now we're going to go in with Royalty, which is again this, can y'all see it? Yeah, which is again this really pretty purple. Now it is a shimmery purple. I would never put a shimmery color in my crease, but there's a lot of things you do at Mardi Gras that you would not do on a regular basis. So I'm going to put that right at the highest point of my crease where I want my crease to start. And I just want a little bit of a, kind of like a fade, so that we can get that purple to like fade into the green. And this is going to be, like I said, where we want our crease to start. So we're going to go back in after we start to carve out our lid with the concealer. We are going to go back into that and kind of add a little more. I don't want to put more than that because I don't want to fade that green all the way out. But I am going to layer a little bit more purple right in the inside of that crease. Yupperty doodles. That's what we're looking at. Is my eye crying? Am I focusing that hard? I am. Wow. Really, for Mardi Gras. So we got the green. We got the purple done in our lid. And again, we don't just want to use the colors. We want to use them for a reason. We want to make a look with them. So right now, I like how this is coming out. I do want to go back with that green just a little tiny bit. And I want to kind of fade out the top of that purple, so that it looks a little more like a fade. But I don't want to lose the green, so I don't want to put the purple on top. So I'm just going to layer that green in a little tiny bit. Right. This is really pretty. I really like this. All right. So we got our purple, we got our green. Now we're going to carve out our lid and we're going to get the gold. I am going to show y'all how I carve out the lid. I never do this. Well, very rarely do I do this on camera because, I don't know, I do it so much, like, I figure y'all already kind of know what I'm talking about, but some people don't. Where's my Anastasia brush? Okay, here it is. So this brush, y'all, I've become very obsessed with this brush as of late. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills A1 Pro Concealer Brush. I've been using this to carve out my lid lately because the line it gives is so clean because it's got that really flat top, if y'all can see it, as compared to the Morphe brush that I used to use all the time, which is this one. See how this one has like a more pointed and this one is more flat? I use this one sometimes to go in, but like for what I'm doing today, I want a straight line like this one has. So, alright, so I'm going to use this, the one I always use, just a Too Faced Naturally Radiant, Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. And I'm going to put it, y'all know how I do this every time, but I'm going to show y'all again because this is an eyeshadow tutorial. Again, literally the whole thing is about excess and over the top, so. Where I usually place this on my eye is the highest point of my lid because I really want it to transfer. I just stopped fighting transfer after a point. I watched, let me look up so it could transfer, and I'm going to relax my brows so that it goes where I need it to go. I'm going to let it like cut its own crease where that way you don't have to do it. So lower your brows, look up, and it should transfer and show you exactly where you want to go. Yep, see that? So that's what we're looking for. So now I'm going to take this Anastasia A1 concealer brush and I'm going to just use the line it made me to kind of carve this out. So I was watching this YouTuber. I've been watching Alexa's JAYDA. If y'all have not heard of her, please look her up. I'll link her channel down below, I guess. If I have time, if I remember, because I tend to forget all the time. And I was watching her, and what she does, she cleans it off with like eye makeup, with makeup remover first, and then she goes back and cuts it. I don't know if I'm just too lazy for that, or I don't know if it's really necessary for my looks. I guess you need to get it super duper pigmented, but like where you really want the color to show, but I think that's good enough. I think that definitely sets up what we're looking for, so. Okay, y'all, so while I was gone, I did another layer of concealer on each eye just because I thought it was a little bit, like, I feel like I could still see too much of the purple and the green. Then I just kind of winged it out on the corner because, again, we're going for that Mardi Gras mask look. So just so y'all could see what I did here. Where is it at? This one right here. So all I did was after I finished with the concealer. So here's the concealer. So all I did was I took my brush and I went around the rim of it because it collects a lot of, like, see that? All that product? It collects a lot of product there. And then all I did was I just kind of layered over what I already had. Y'all see how white it is now because it's layering on top of that other color. I'm going to go back where it's kind of purpley. And just make sure we got that because I'd like for that yellow to really like pop. So this is our eye look so far. So this is all the crease stuff. This is all the crease stuff, and this is also the base for our lid. So we have a good carve out. We have a good cut crease. I do want to go back in. I did a little of this already without you guys, but I'm going to go back with you guys now and show y'all how I did it. So using that same NYX detail brush, that shader brush, I want to just go back in and kind of define that line a little tiny bit more of the purple. So I'm going to take Royalty on just the tip of that brush because I don't want to take too much. Like, you don't want to undo all the work you just did. So really, really light-handed. I'm just going to take that where I want to kind of sharpen up. That's a good word for it. Like, sharpen up that line. Y'all see that faded created? That's what I'm trying to do with this. So we're going to do lid work first. I would set this because it's a pretty tacky base. But then I'm going to turn around and spray my brush to coat it. So let me try it without setting it. Without setting this concealer. Because this concealer is pretty tacky. But since I'm using, where's my Bogachet brush? So I'm going to go with Creamsicle with this. This is a N15 from S. Alma's Glam. Again, kick up galore on this brush, on this palette. And I'm going to put that right in the middle here. Yeah, y'all see how that concealer, like, it's sticky, so it takes that pigment, like, really, really well. So I'm coating the brush real good with that yellow with Creamsicle, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to just... Oh, yeah, that's better. I just wasn't getting enough on it. And I'm taking that about halfway up the lid here. Just like that. And then I'm going to take more of it here. I'm going to put it on that little wing flippy outy thing here. Because that's mostly going to be eyeliner, but I do want to put some here. And I'm pushing that right up against our purple area. So, okay, so now y'all can see we already actually have our purple, green, and gold situated. It's Queen, so I want to use Queen. I wonder what made them do that color Creamsicle in... Ugh. I wonder what made them do that color Creamsicle in a matte. But I guess it's a pretty transition shade if you're not doing something like crazy like this. So I'm going to spray that again. I'm going to coat that with the Stay Spray. Y'all know I use this almost every time I do a looky look. I use that Stay Spray. Even when I don't. Anytime I just want my eyeshadow to pop, I use that. So I'm going to go in again with that shade Queen. And I'm really getting a good bit on the brush because I don't want to have to dip again. It's good. Okay, so we got a good bit of Queen on there. And for Queen, since it's a glitter shade, I'm not going to drag it. I'm just going to press it on. So I'm just going to press it on to where I need it. And I'm just going to take it again, and I'm just going to press, press, press right on the lid. And I want this to be, oh, that's pretty. I want this to be piecey like that. Like, I want it to look like Mardi Gras. Right? So y'all see where we're going with this so far? Okay, so this is where we are so far with our purple, green, and gold Mardi Gras look. And now I'm going to take this NYX, another one of the detail shader brushes that I love, and I want to use Enchanted. So Enchanted is this really deep green. It actually almost matches this sweatshirt, kind of. If you're not paying attention, it could almost look like a black. It's such a deep, pretty green. This is the only palette I've ever had that had a shade of green like that in it. It's like a deep, rich, like forest green. So I'm going to take a little bit of that on the tip. And you want to take a little bit because not only is that color dark, but this brush is really concentrated. Y'all see that? So, like, if you take a little bit, it grabs that pigment and it holds it, honey. And I want to put that right in the corner where that wing is. I'm going to fade it into the crease a little. Fan it out. Like so. This is my Morphe M526 brush. So this is a detail blender brush. This is going to go wherever you need to blend two colors. So like where I did that green to pull it up into the crease, I'm going to use this brush. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's because it's so small, but it blends like just where you want things blended. It doesn't go anywhere it's not supposed to go. And then I'm also going to make sure I don't have any on there because I want to blend those two golds a little bit. So I want to go with MEEKS, which is this color right here. This one, MEEKS. I don't know what that means, but MEEKS. I'm going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to put that right on that wing. So we're almost sandwiching Creamsicle with two gold metallics. So I'm just going to take that, and I just want to kind of put it a little bit. Definitely a bold look. I think this is probably the boldest of my purple, green, and gold. I have a lot of makeup brushes, so I can do this. Y'all might have to, if you don't have quite as many makeup brushes as I do, you might have to go back and like clean one off or something, but I'm going to use a different one to highlight my brow. So I'm using this I am you with a heart, hashtag I am you with a heart. I don't know, it's a gold, like it's a beveled brush from Ipsy actually sent this when I was in Ipster. And I'm going to go with the shade Beam, which is this light champagne color. We're not going to spray it or anything because we got enough going on. I just want a brow highlight. A little bit there, and I'm just going to pop that right into my brow bone for a nice little highlight. Alright, so we are done with the eyeshadow for now. We are going to do an under eye look a little later. Okay, so this part is going to be a little difficult. If you are not used to doing eyeliner, you might not want to use a gel eyeliner. I want to use a gel eyeliner because I want a lot of it. And I don't want to have to keep layering and keep layering and keep layering. So I'm just going to use a little bit of it. So I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Jet Waterproof Cream Color, which it's called a cream color because it's not just a liner. You can use it as an eyeshadow too, like if you really need to darken somewhere. The only thing is, it's called, the shade is called Jet, and it is jet black. So if you are not going to be able to, you know, kind of control that, then be careful with that. You don't want to go like too crazy with it. I'm going to go with this shorter Japanese brush. I don't even know what it's called. I don't think, oh, 730. A Japanese Beauty 730 brush, and I'm going to just get a little bit on it, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the lid part first, then I'm going to go back and do the wing, because the wing is going to be, y'all, this liner, I'm in love with that liner, because like I said, it's a gel, but it's a cream gel, and it feels like that. It's super smooth. Watch how easy it goes on. You most definitely do want to take your time, though. I'm going to make mine a little bigger. I should have done the other eye first. Yeah, I'm going to do the other eye after I finish with this. Alright. I am going to go back and do my other eye before I start building this one, because you just don't want one like huge. And you just want to keep building that up until you're comfortable with where it is. So here we are so far on the eyeliner. Looking good right now. This is the dangerous part. Okay, so this is called the Swish NYX. Did I say NYX? It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Swish liner, and it's used for exactly what I just said, to make a nice swish. So I'm just gonna roll it in the product, so rolling it around into that cream gel eyeliner, and I'm going to just take it from the end of my lower lash line. I'm just gonna swish it up. So that's good. That's all we need. We don't need really more than that. If you want to get crazy, you can. I don't know about that. That seems like a lot of work to me. Did y'all see that viral video of Ariana Grande doing her eyeliner? The hell. And like nobody could talk about it because it's a video, so you didn't see it skip or anything. She just like did like poof poof and was done. Like, girl, how many talents can one person freaking have? Like, that's crazy. So I'm trying to follow it into the wing that I made with my eyeshadow. Wow. I actually did it tonight. I did it tonight, and why? Why did I do it tonight? I have nowhere to go. I have nothing to do. Well, I did it for you guys, I guess. Alright, y'all. So I am going to go and do my face makeup, because there's nothing super special about like the base makeup, so like concealer and all that stuff. I am going to come back with you guys because I have a bronzer I want to try from Tarte that I haven't tried yet. So I'm going to go do some of my makeup, and I'll come back to do my cream bronzer with you guys. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, guys, so I am back. I have my base face situation all done. Mostly, I do have a couple more things I need to add to my face, but I want to finish my eye look first before I even do that. So I'm going to go back in with that beautiful Royalty, this color right here, that purple that we used in the crease, I guess, earlier. I'm just going to stamp that right at the bottom of my lashes, my lash line here. I am having like a little baby bake. I just have some baking powder, and if y'all are curious about anything I'm wearing tonight, you can check the description. I'm going to list every single thing I used today, both on and off camera. So if you see something that you're obsessed with, you can look it up there. And then with my little Morphe by Jaclyn Hill JH39 brush, I'm going to go in with, let's do Obsessed, this really pretty color right here, this kind of pink color. And that doesn't have anything to do with Mardi Gras, just an inner tear duct highlight, because I just wanted to have something shiny there. Alright, so we're done with the palette, done with the eyeshadow portion of this. Now I want to work a little bit more on my face. I have some stuff I want to actually try out today. So I have two Tarte products I want to try. I have the Tarte C Breezy Cream Bronzer. I wanted to try this, but I just never had a chance to try it. So I already did my cream contour, but I want to use this cream bronzer. I want to see what it looks like here. I've been trying to get more into cream products lately. Like, everyone seems to be really pushing cream products. So I was like, oh, this is pretty. I must have checked, at least looked at, oh, I like that it has a mirror. I like that it has a mirror because not everybody does that in compacts anymore. So I'm going to go in with this cream bronzer. Just kind of the same places I did my cream contour a little bit, just to kind of warm my face up a little tiny bit. Not that I need a whole lot of warming. I'm usually pretty warm. Let me see. Okay, and this shade, if y'all need to know, is Grace Bay. So I'm excited. I'm excited, but I'm nervous because I don't know what this is going to be like because it's a cream bronzer, and I haven't used a cream bronzer in a really long time. So I want to use this. Actually, I've never used a cream bronzer, I don't think. Oh, no, I did. I used one for that Jaclyn Hill review. I used the Jaclyn Hill cream bronzer a while back. I did not care for it that much. Let me see what the texture is like for this. Oh, it's a good shade. That's a good shade right there. And that was my problem with the Jaclyn Hill one. I didn't like that. Actually, let me take... Maybe I'll use this one. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills... what's the number here? The A30 brush. I don't remember what it's called, to be completely honest with you guys. But I was looking forward to do my cream contour earlier. Oh, that's a nice cream bronzer. Oh, that's a nice cream bronzer. So I'm applying it with this, but I'm going to go and buff it out with the other brush I took out. I love this as a cream bronzer because it warms up the skin, but it's not... I like this a lot. Okay, hold on. Let me... And I will not lie to y'all, I don't... Well, no, I do. I was going to say, I don't really know the difference between a cream bronzer and a cream contour. A cream contour is supposed to, like, kind of help alter the shape of your face. A cream bronzer is supposed to warm up your face. Like, that's why I'm not going to use this bronzer on my nose, because my nose is already contoured and I don't need to really warm it up, like on the sides of my nose. It's just really for the outskirts of my face, just so I look like I was in the sun, and that's what I look like. And during Mardi Gras, if you guys live here, you don't have to usually make it look like you're in the sun, because usually for Mardi Gras it's pretty warm out, except I will say the last 2 years, I think, if I remember correctly, the last 2 years it was freaking freezing for Mardi Gras. We had 2 Mardi Gras where it was like literally couldn't even have, like last year, excuse me, last year we had this, I'm just going to use this to brush off my bake. Last year was the year that they had that, we had a really big snowstorm. Texas got it way worse than us because of the way their electric system is organized, but that was last year. So last year, like for Mardi Gras, people were over here because I'm the only person in my family that has a fireplace, and literally we were so afraid that the electricity was going to go out because everything was freezing, that everyone came over here and stayed with me, which I, of course, y'all know me, I love that. So I was really excited about it, but this cream bronzer is amazing and I'm completely in love with it. Thank you, Tarte, for this. This is beautiful. This is a Tarte Shape Tape Glow Blush in the shade Luminous Pink. I want to try this too. I've never used this before, so y'all know, excuse me if it's like crazy. Oh, that bronzer just made my skin so warm. About to kick up on that blush. Let's see. Yeah. I will tell y'all, that's probably why I got them on sale. These products, the Tarte products, are definitely more summer vibes. Definitely more lightweight. But, like, if you live here, it's always hot here. So, like, it makes sense that it would fit. Now, I'm not going to lie. We had a brutal winter, global warming. Thank you. Not a hoax. Yeah, it kind of sucked. These two, I love. This, the blush is good, but this bronzer, oh, my God, I'm kind of obsessed with this bronzer. I need a highlighter too. Let me grab that too while I'm over there. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with things and stuff. So I legitimately could not find an entire freaking lip kit, but I found it. I was looking for Hazel because it's got kind of a goldy tint to it, but Hazel is a hard color to wear. So I bought another lip liner just in case I need it. But we'll see where we land. I did put some Rosebud Salve, which is one of my favorite. I did apply that earlier just so that I would have that ready for me when I was ready to, so that my lips would be ready, because you don't want to apply a lip balm right before you do your lipstick because it'll cause your lipstick to kind of slip and slide around. So I'm going in with the Hazel Lip Kit from Kylie Cosmetics. Again, I'm going to try this lip liner. But it's almost, if I remember, not really a brown. It's almost more of a yellow, and I want it like a gold lipstick, like almost the color of my skin. Oh, it's not that bad. So I'm going to use the Hazel liner. the hazel lipstick, but I think I want to hit it with a little bit of literally gloss, keeping it all in the Kylie Cosmetics family. Alright, cool. So let's do an all over face set. Then I'm going to go for a minute and pop on some lashes, set everything down, and then we'll be able to come back and kind of wrap up our Mardi Gras 2022 Mardi Gras tutorial. Alright guys, so we are just about done. I do think with the matte, with the setting down with the powder and then the matte on the lips, I think it looks a little too flat. So I am going to use the Kylie High Gloss in the shade Oh You Fancy, which has little gold flakes in it, so I want to keep it festive. I need a soft peppermint. Oh, I love soft peppermint, my god. Alright guys, so I am completely finished with my look. This is our 2022 Mardi Gras Glam. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me for this. This is my favorite tutorial every single year because it's really, really personal to me and to the area where I grew up in. Because it's something that we do down here in Louisiana every single year. So to be able to represent it always means a lot to me. So I hope you guys were able to follow along with this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I think that's it. So this is our finished look. If you guys liked what you saw here, please like the video. If you like this one and some of the other videos you saw, maybe the ones that are going to pop up here at the end, please consider subscribing. We are over 200 finally. Everything that I'm using on my face, everything that I used on my face today is going to be listed down below. Everything, including things I didn't use on camera. So if you're curious about anything that I use, that's all going to be linked down below. So yeah, you can follow my Instagram to see my glam in real time, which is going to be right here. You can follow my Twitter page right here, which is all of my other things. That's all of my music taste, all of my thoughts on politics, even some links to my other channel, my other WWE podcast, which is Mardi Mania. So all that is going to be on my Twitter page, which is going to be listed right here. Any other information, including any links and my socials, there are going to be linked down below. Thank you guys so much for joining this little parade type tutorial. I'll be here next time you want to throw me something, mister, and come on over and get glam with Mardi. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy your Mardi Gras. Be safe. Enjoy it. Don't drink too much. I know that's a lot to say because people get super duper drunk on Mardi Gras, but don't drink too much. Have fun. Be responsible. Get a bunch of beads, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Laissez le bon temps rouler.